So, participants, welcome to the VUCA sales training program that you're going to go through over the next 5 days, which is a completely virtual program, as you're aware of. And you've been given a lot of pre read material, which you have probably gone through over the last 1 week since it has been sent to you. So, I wanted to use this opportunity to share a few concepts with you. uh, Both these concepts are Hindi words, so I will, or Hindi phrases, so I will use this as an opportunity to explain it to our non Indian participants. Indians will obviously know in the first few seconds of my explanation where I'm coming from, and then use that as a basis to set expectations and do some mind preparation. So the first word is a word called Ladki Wale. Now, for those people who are not from India and who don't know the Indian tradition, and and also people from the vintage that where I come from, right? I'm 60 years old. So in my time when we got married, it was all more or less arranged marriages. The parents set up the marriage, and so when the marriage happened, the girl's side ended up doing most of the work, right, including footing all the expenses. And those days there was also this question of dowry and all that, but not every time. But essentially, the girl's side was always, covering in fright, and the boy's side was always trying to be one up and trying to find fault and saying this was missing and that was missing, food was not good, the arrangements were not good, you didn't take care of us well, and the girl's side was always covering in fright. So this word ladki means girl and wale means people. So girl's side people is what ladki wale means. Okay. So what I want to say here, ladies and gentlemen, is that in this training program, all of us are ladki wale, right? Remember this. You are also ladki wale, we are also ladki wale, right? So there's no question that you are ladke wale or boys side and coming around and saying that hey, this is not good and that is not good and all that. So we are owner learners, which is what I told you right in the beginning. You're an owner as well as a learner. We will hear you, we will seek, and we will do course correction, but we are not here to, put up our feet and say that, oh, you come and prove yourself, prove your worth to me. I am ladka wala, you are ladki wale. No, everybody is a ladki wale. I hope I've made myself clear on this, number one. Number two, this is a phrase that has got associated with me. So there's always this padi hai that I say. Padi hai is a Hindi phrase and more used in Bombay and this kinds of areas, and also in the north. Padi hai means it matters to you. It matters to me, right? So what I'm saying here is that if it matters to you, and I hope it does matter to you, then you will find a way to make this training effective for you, right? You will find a way to learn even if the trainer is not a rock star. You will find a way to learn even if there is pressure on time, and this trainer came only for 30 minutes and you wish that he was here for 1.5 hours. Okay. So if padi hai, if it matters to you, then I hope you will find a way to learn. Okay. So that is a very, very important feature in this whole training program. And I'll end this with one or two more final slides. We actually started this training by sharing with you very extensive and detailed 5-day guided reading plan and or learning plan, right? And we even went and said that per day how much time does it take. If you see the last row, 70 minutes, 100 minutes, and so on. So at a maximum of 100 minutes of time, you can come into class fairly prepared, right? If you don't do that, then you will come into class wanting to find somebody who will jumpstart things for you, which is not going to happen. So you have to come to class fairly prepared. And what we did was we did an analysis based on data that we got from the portals where you went and logged on for this, right? And of course the WhatsApp. And what I'm finding is that only 65% of you watched, which is a good news. 65% is a majority, but my worry is that 35% of you did not watch the videos that were sent to you. And that is a worry, right? 35% also in a batch of for 30 people is a large number. 10 of you, right, or more did not watch, which is a worry. For the 65% who did, bravo, good job. And we have formed WhatsApp groups, and I have sent you messages on a daily basis, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, all voice messages to help you be ready, prepare your mind. 41% of you have not even learned from these podcasts because you have not even listened to it, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of this is to tell you that this is a two-way street. All of us are Ladki Wale. You have to prepare. You are owner learners, and we have to jointly make this a success. Are we perfect? I doubt we are not. But are we willing to learn and adapt? Yes. But the attitude has to be right. The learning attitude has to be there. The ownership attitude has to be there. And more importantly, all of us are Ladki Wale. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's have a good training session and let's learn together and let's adapt and make it good as we go along. Thank you so very much.